Alrighty then. So today is a new dino episode. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the number 2 dino. Number 2 most voted dino on the poll, which is going to be... We'll see. If you're asking why Panjura, it's because I only have one in Panjura at the moment. So, this bad boy. Yeah, has been disabled, blah blah blah, traction, tail attack, okay. Lots of abilities, because I last played since forever. Oh my god, I only have kick. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this. The home cave, which is not that close. Oh my god, I have nothing discovered. Yeah. I think I played this thing like almost like a year ago or something. But I was going to SLL and causing complete havoc. So I'm kind of interested to see how it is. Oh, so, okay. So it goes back on all fours when you want to run. Awesome. This actually feels quite fast. Okay, this thing feels quite fast, surprisingly. Server is full. That is very good. Oh man, if this thing has raised legs, I'm gonna cry. So the other day I was fighting an Iggy with my Tyranno Titan. I think that was back when I was either growing or, I don't know, doing something else off video. But I fought an Iggy with my Tyranno Titan and face tanked it, and guess what? He absolutely melted my Titan. Like, I did not expect an Iggy to be able to just square up against an Apex and win in a straight face tank. Like the claw, thumb barrage, whatever it's called, was too damaging. It was actually insane. Also, the stamina lasts quite long. I'm very impressed. I really like that. It almost feels longer than a Suku stamina. I'm testing out the different trot speeds to see if there's a difference, and doesn't seem to be a difference in trot speed. Whether you're bipedal or quadruped. So far it feels nice. I have quite high hopes now for this thing. Also, I think I picked a nice camo. Yeah, a nice camo pattern. Yeah, perhaps... Oh, this was slightly green, that's why I went with it. I see. Should probably go with this one, because the tail sticks out quite a bit. Oh my god, look at my marks. Bruh. Might as well farm melanistic at this point. Oh yeah, but I have to buy abilities. Yep. It just occurred to me. But yeah, I do want to say something, and that is concerning the style of the videos I'm making recently. And sometimes, well, I guess some of you, or very few, very little of you, complain that there's not a lot of action going on, or at least at the beginning of the video. And sadly, that is not something I can control, because I'm not cutting the footage. And there's two reasons for not doing that. The first reason is that I want the footage to be authentic. So the solo gameplay that I do on officials, it has to be 100% authentic, because you guys can see exactly what goes on throughout the entire session. There's no hidden moments or parts that I cut out if something went wrong, if you know what I mean. That is one reason, and the second reason is it would take quite a bit longer to push out the video. And sadly, I don't really have time. I don't have that much time on my hands. So if you're not into waiting for the action, that's why I put the timestamps for that very reason. You can just skip to the timestamp. But you might miss out on useful information, because I do like to talk about the game and the mechanics in between fights and while I'm roaming. So whatever floats your boat, man, go with it. Alright. Now the stamina regen is quite fast. Now this speed, I could be mistaken, but it feels like 950. Which would ironically put it at a faster pace than in Alberta. And also water. And it's 10% off, so 90%, which means someone has drunk here before. Someone drank water here before. That's the correct word. Look at those magnificent thumb spikes. They look quite deadly when I look at them this way. They look way scarier than the thumb spikes on the arcs, Iggy. Also, if I'm not mistaken, before Iggy used to have quite a nice fall damage resistance. I wonder if that's still the case. Okay, now we dive into the abilities, and let's check our... Ooh, wait, quadrupedal damage. Health recovery, bipedal armor. So I'm assuming this affects the kick. Okay. I would probably have gone with the armor if I chose from the beginning. But so many updates happened, and this was something entirely different back when I picked the subspecies. Alright, so the bipedal stance, we got it. Now the senses, let's see, trampling feet. When in a group. No? Oh my god, okay, this is insane. Not group. Right, so this one seems very nice for traveling, however, 20% increased damage. This is in a straight face tank. I can see why that Iguanodon beat me on my Titan. That's insane. Patient power with each hit. Forces you. Okay. Bread and butter. Running start. Well, is this a passive now? I'm guessing this is a passive. Not bad at all. Okay. Okay, this is bugged for sure. Arm slam. Cool. Well, not bad at all. This is a tough choice, you guys. So quadrupedal I don't really need, Because it's only gonna, I mean, I'm gonna check the abilities, but I think it's gonna affect the back limbs only. We'll see. Now, arm slam. Right, okay, I do have to check the numbers on this. Let's see, Iguanodon. So, the blah 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 blah. Thumb Barrage does 40, 50, 60. That is insane. Quite an insane amount of damage. And the arm slam does 80 damage. And it's armor piercing. That could be really good. But 40, 50, and 60, you land all 3 hits. That is 150 damage. So, kind of, no matter the armor piercing, I don't think the armor piercing will be able to offset that much damage unless you're fighting like in an Anodonto or something like that. So, right now the number 1 contender remains running start for me. 2 times acceleration is huge. So let's see, second wind. Okay, this is nice. Health recovery rate. Oh, this is a tough one. I might have to go with second wind here. Because I'm gonna be bipedal and it's already gonna increase my stamina regen, right? And I'm gonna be taking hits for sure. I can't really tail ride with this thing. With this thing, there is no way, unless the other guy is an Apex and he's very stupid and just keeps running away from me, there's no way I'm not gonna be face tanking everything with this dino. So, I will go with second wind here. Yes, it does have braced legs. Let's go. Yeah, 20% armor while bipedal, that is insane. However, braced legs hard to beat with anything. What is this, World of Warcraft? Heroic Strike? Hello? Okay, let's see. I'll go and refresh the duration. Sorry, but even if this was 50 armor, maybe I'd consider it over braced legs. But no, this is too good. Right. Now, kick causes high damage. Okay. Charge is trash. Last time I tried it. Turn speed 30%. All knockback. Okay, this is kind of huge. Tail attack. Now, let's see if the tail attack does... It does no damage at all. Okay. The kick does 70 damage. So, planted feet is gonna be the one I will use. Again. Turn speed. Don't really need it. It would be nice, but this is very good. So I don't get pushed back. And we'll go with running start. And we are set, aren't we? I'll put kick here, I guess. I think this looks good right now. I don't know how much stamina recovery it's talking about. Let's see. Stamina recovery by 10%. Yikes. No thanks. I expected it to be at least 30 or something like that. Okay, so fairly straightforward build. Only 2 buttons to click. Player near home cave. Let's hope it's something good. Oh, it's an adolescent titan. I feel like the acceleration is affecting my trot as well. Running start. Yeah, it should affect my trot as well, but damn. With braced legs, I'm gonna be able to catch everything. Well, Iguanodon might just be, it might just make it... Yeah, look at this now, with braced legs. Oh my god, it's beautiful. But yeah, as I was about to say, Iguanodon might just be, become a top 5 dino for me, depending on how this goes. I really like all these abilities right now. So let's test the turn in place. Wait, I can see from the... Yeah, the acceleration is insane. That's so worth it. It's almost instant. It's better than most other dinos. Okay, so the turn in place is abysmal. However, I do have a kick. It did not say that the thumb attack does bleed damage though. I do remember it doing bleed. But it doesn't say that in the wiki. Well, time to go and cause some damage. Preferably to some unsuspecting Rex. I want to see how this thing fares up against Rexes. I also tried face tanking a Rex. I was doing 1v1s with a friend of mine. And I was using my bite and my heavy bite properly on Titan. And he beat me in a face tank, because obviously Rex, but I left him with 20% HP. And if Iguanodon beat my Titan, that kind of makes me wonder if an Iguanodon could beat a Rex in a straight 1v1. I'd really like to know. Well, the Iguanodon who beat me also could have been running with a 10% armor subspecies. And then 20% armor while bipedal passive. So that could also have played a part, you know. So with these passives, it kind of seems like Iguanodon is a berserker, because you're getting damage and stamina regen every time you're getting hit. That is, I don't know, it's quite dope. It's really dope in my opinion. Yeah, like having an armor piercing attack that does half of the combined damage of your barrage seems a bit redundant, seeing as this thing is bigger than 80% of the playables. So I don't really see a reason to have the arm slam. I don't know though if it does yeah, the marks were just enough. I don't know, however, if the arm slam does AoE damage. That's one thing I did not test. I will test it at some point. If it does AoE damage, it could be somewhat useful against smaller dinosaurs. But we will see. Oh yeah, immune to knockback. This thing is gonna melt Sukos. Just watch, you guys. It's gonna be a Suko hunting machine. I feel like every dinosaur in the game should have the option to choose braced legs. Like, this is what they should do. This is my opinion, okay? They should give each category, so the leg slot and the arm slot and the head slot, they should give players a couple of options that are all equally strong or even overpowered. And what this would do is it would allow players to choose different playstyles on dinos. And even though everyone plays the same dino, not everyone has the same build. Because right now you can have different builds, that is true, you can technically have them. But the difference is very negligible. Like in an Iguanodon running the 20% damage or armor, for example, whatever, is not going to be much different from another Iguanodon, despite having the different in the same slot abilities. But if they gave, for example, braced legs, and then, I don't know, dive or something, for example. Yeah, imagine a Meg who has the option to choose either between dive or braced legs. Imagine the huge difference. One can dive into water and fight in water very well, and the other you cannot catch or run away from no matter what you do. So that is two Megs, but both of them are almost like a very different dinos. They're almost completely different in terms of playstyle. I think that would be a really nice direction to give the game, and it would also fit more into the MMO genre that the game is advertised as. Kind of like an RPG, almost an RPG, MMORPG, right? And we're nearing the hornet's nest now. Now, only thing we need to be careful about is that I did not choose the tail attack, which means I will unlock it anyways. Which means if something wants to tail ride me, they can, but they would risk getting kicked. But I don't have a tail attack to push them away from me, if it's like a apex. I really have to be careful not to let an apex get behind me, because that I can't turn for the life of me then. And they're just gonna land enough hits on me. And by the time I turn, it's gonna be too late. So I have to be really wary of that. It's a critter. Digging itself out of the dirt. What's up, boy? Where are you? There you go. And we're at SLL, and it's full. Teaming with players. I gotta trot like this to regen stamina faster. Remember guys, you wanna regen, you wanna trot, simply trot, then do it in bipedal stance, because it will give you increased stamina regen. Did it say how much? Let's see if the wiki says how much. Increased turning speed and 20% stamina recovery. Oh, so the turning speed, yeah. Okay, so, okay, never mind, this is much faster. The quadrupedal stance, alt turn, the precise look, this is abysmal. But once it turns, it becomes really good. Okay, my bad there. So I can indeed readjust very quickly. For this size at least. But still. This build I'm going with, I think personally is gonna be very effective against anything. I have to get used to switching stances though, I've never done this before. Okay, now I am in danger territory, I have to look on. I'm gonna stick to the tree line just so they don't see me coming, in case there's an apex back. This is gonna be my crouch walk. Or my silent walk on this thing because it doesn't have a crouch. I actually need to eat berries. Oh, hello Gaia. You're a good candidate. Yeah, go into water. Yeah, he took a lot of damage there. Oh, and turn you with your tail. There we go. Oh my god. A huge mixpack. This thing deals so much damage. This is way too many of them. Oh man, I almost got him. Miragaias are so busted, you guys. So much damage, really. Okay. He doesn't know that I'm low. This works in my favor. Okay. Not panicking does pay off. I have to go here, you guys, because there's way too many of them. You can see the Serato I left at 10% health. And same with the Meg. And the Miragai are already doing a lot of damage. Oh, I have an idea, but... yeah. That's not gonna work, is it? Yeah, this is gonna be it for me. Really, I'm gonna kill him. Anything else? Wants to join? That's like... That's way too many dinos. But... Insane amount of damage I took. Insane amount of damage I dealt. Dished out with this thing. So... I'm not too worried about this fight. There was only so much I can humanly do within the bounds of possibility. Yes, I could have corner camped right off the bat, but I didn't want to do that, just for clarification. I didn't want to go and corner camp at the beginning of the fight, and I could have done that, and it probably would have ended up differently. But I wanted to test out the limits of how much I can take and how much damage I can do at the same time. Now, this is a really nice spawn, because Little Brook Meadow is just right around the corner here. Oh my god, the nest is ginormous. And as you saw, the armor and stuff while bipedal is nice, certainly. But you guys saw that I wasn't bipedal. Not a lot. I wasn't bipedal except for when I needed to attack. So you're gonna be quadrupedal way more often against a pack of smaller dinos. And I guess more in the bipedal stance against big targets that are not gonna run away from you, but are gonna try to face tank you and whatnot. So yeah, this build is hybrid, just like all the other builds I like to make. I like them to be hybrid, so I can deal with all situations. That one was just too much for this dinosaur, too much for me. Now let's see if we will have better luck here. And by better luck, I mean not fighting 7 dinosaurs, but like 3 of them or less would be nice. I already see a Paki. And something else that that Layton, I think. Wait, isn't that a Paki? It saw me. And a Kentro. Okay, so I have a good amount of small-sized dinosaurs that I can fight. Guess this guy is testing me. Bro, I'm not a carnivore. I'm doing this because I want to stir up the hornet's nest. There we go. Customers already. You like that? You like that? Come on, Packy, bro. He keeps taking damage. Not sure how long you can keep this up. Yeah. Look at the acceleration doing wonders, you guys. Okay, big footsteps. Oh, another Iggy. Oh no. I have to take the fight to my own terms. Oh man, I'm so unlucky. It had to be another Iggy. I swear, Panjura is so toxic with these Mixpackers. Oh my god. This is way worse than, whatchamacallit. This is worse than Gondwa. At least this session. Like, just if the Iguanodon didn't exist there, it would have been a wrap for these guys. Well, gotta keep trying. You guys know how it is. You guys who watch me already know the drill. If we give up, then what's the point? So we gotta keep trying. We gotta learn from our mistakes. The only lesson I can take from this last interaction is scouting the terrain ahead before stirring up the hornet's nest. So basically beforehand checking if there's an Iguanodon, for example. And only after evaluating all of the members, then becoming hostile. And I hate this terrain so much. Look at this. Where do I even get down from here? Bruh. Maybe here? Is there a ledge I can drop to? Nope. That's gonna cost me. So I could have chosen to run away there from the Iguanodon and gambled on the fact that he might have not have had braced legs as well. But Even if I did get away from him with braced legs, the other guys would keep me on my toes and he would catch up. So there was no option really. I guess one mistake I made there was letting it get the high ground on me, so it was landing shots more consistently and aimed at my head and torso. So I should have waited for it from above and blocked him below me, body blocked him, and then just face tanked him that way. He was quite low HP as well, but yeah. I guess those are the fakers from last fight. Oh, if only the game lets me get down from here and go to a spot where I can find players. I can see why some people don't like Panjura because of this terrain. Good thing none of the map is discovered for me, so I just get my growth back by moving around. But yeah, did you guys see how often I landed hits on the Packy because my acceleration was just nuts? I could close the gap way faster than he had time to react to. Oh wow, 2 sips, so that was 50%. Yeah, the water sources are quite busted in this map. They deplete incredibly fast. Looks like I've laid some weird red-white dotted eggs. So this episode was a choice between Conka and Iguanodon, and I just asked a friend to pick which one, and they picked Iguanodon, and I just went with it. So I still hope we get a nice fair fight, so I can properly display what this thing can do. And so that the episode is gonna be more worthwhile. And after that, I think I will go with Conka. But I'm unsure whether that's gonna be tomorrow's upload though. Because I do have other videos queued up as well. Please tell me I can slide down here. Somewhat. It feels like this thing has fall damage resistance. Did I just make a stupid decision here? Wait, I can try to slide and break my fall just like that. See? Perfect. Perfect. If you slide at the last millisecond, you're gonna negate all fall damage. Also, I think braced legs helps with this. Yeah, it does. It's kind of funny how people just attack your tail as if it's the first time in their life they've seen an Iguanodon and they get face kicked. And then they get face kicked another 3 times and then they learn that approaching me from behind is a bad idea. I'm kinda surprised at that. This might be dangerous. Okay, never mind. Oh, Iggy has really good grip on the ground. That's perfect for braced legs, actually. Right, so this place used to be popular. Let's hope it remains that way. I must sound super loud when I run from the distance. Oh man, that bird made me think it was a player. I have to wake my way back to Bone Cove, which is this place. I know I'm risking it a bit by hitting the gas pedal in the middle here, where I might encounter dinos. I thought there was something worth it, not a Struthio. Come on, bro, bring your friends. Please tell me you have friends. It has to be a member of a Mixpack, of some random Discord group, if he's just melanistic Struthio just strolling around here. And also he's just watching me motionless. Could be messaging his friends right now. Bring me like 3 packies or something, bro. You got friends, bro? I wonder how many hits registered there. Herbivores are way too trusting towards their own kind. Yes, guys, I know that was a bit scummy thing to do, but the mission here is to hopefully have this guy bring friends over. Is he thinking that I'm faster than him? No, he's very scared. He's very wary of my speed. make it look like I don't see him. Braced legs here might actually kick in quite well. Keep running uphill, bro. Yeah, no, he's way too fast. He's smart not running uphill. Unless he makes a mistake here and just jumps off and breaks his leg or something. He's got double jump. Okay. Oh well, no friends yet. I can't wait here forever. The ability of this thing to close the gap is actually insane. And there's 3 reasons for it. 1 is braced legs, 2 is the 2x acceleration passive, and 3 is the large frame. Because I move so fast with that much acceleration, the front of my body gets into striking range way faster than anybody expects. So it's quite insane. Quite insane. Running start, yeah. Now I would potentially try to run with arm slam, but to trade the barrage with it. But it's a 5-second cooldown, it's a bit too much. If it was like a 2-second cooldown, I'd go for it. Yeah, what is up with this server? It's like 90% of the 90+ players are focused on SLL and Littlebrook Meadow. I used to see way more players in random spots. That, or I'm just being unlucky today. And Braced Legs is so nice. It's my favorite ability in the game. Look at this beauty. Effortlessly scaling the mountains and hills. And this thing's grip is just insane. The grip is insane, and it's so well adapted to terrain like this. Look at this. You would never be able to climb that hill with a meg or something. And look at this, just no problem at all. It's so good to get away from things too. Yeah, I think I will grow one in Gondola. An Iguanodon, I need to grow. A lamb, 100% I need to grow a lamb. A lamb also has braced legs. I completely forgot. Yeah, I need to grow a lamb. That's not even a question. I think I'm gonna be stronger with a lamb than I am with Iggy. Because it's just insane. It's a skill set, and the rodeo kick is just insane. I really love that thing. Ouch. Yay, I'm close again. And footsies, never hurt anybody. Forgot I was carrying a rock for the past 20 minutes. Iguanodon, I name you Green Boy. Boy. With an I. That's quite the stomach. Hungry green boy. I'll check out the waystone first. Usually there was people littering around the waystone more often than not. Guys, if I see an aloe, let's just say it's not gonna be a pretty sight for whoever is behind playing it. Oh, it followed me. What a legend. It followed me all the way, wow. Awesome, awesome. Legend Struthio, it followed me all the way here. That was quite the cute love taps it gave me. Central Waystone. Okay. We have to get a really nice fight in. Video almost hitting the 1 hour mark, and I want to redeem myself. I don't want to leave it just at that. Okay, this is gonna have like 1200 marks cost. 600, okay. And usually people like to chill behind here. I notice you cannot slow walk while you're in a bipedal stance. So yeah, coming back to what I said earlier, Lamb, I think Lamb is a one-man army. A one-dino army. I did try it in deathmatch and I was completely wiping the floor with everything. that was getting thrown at me. Including other Iggies. Surprised there's not a Sarko charging me at this very moment. There's a Layton. Well, Miragayas deal insane damage, you guys. It's like a way clunkier Cantrell, but does way more damage. Quite a lot more damage. It also has got to have the worst dino model ever. If you ever played it, it looks so stretched out horizontally. It almost looks like a Minecraft block. What in the world? Oh my god. The Dynamis. Hello, Mr. Kentra, I see you. You're interested? Come. Oh, let's, okay. I want to use the acceleration to my advantage and catch him off guard. That dealt so much negative damage, it almost healed me. Oh, the Kentra wants nothing to do. Okay. Well, he's gonna regain stamina and get greedy and gonna try again. Really, bro? You're baiting me, huh? Let's try to get you stuff in. On brother. On brother. Really, bro? You think your kick is gonna outdamage my claws? Why is that Mixpacker again? Man, there's always so many players here, it's disgusting. Come on, catch him, catch him. Oh my god, that knockback. I have to get this guy. Yes! Yes, yes, Meg. Is there anything else? Yeah, the Mirgaya. Bruh. it's the whole server in SLL, you guys. Oh my god. It is literally the entirety of the player base there coming one after another. Guys, I'm trying my hardest to show you somewhat of a balanced encounter with this thing. I swear I'm trying my hardest, but you can see. That is just beyond ridiculous. What was that, like Leighton and 2 or 3 Packies, an Alberta, a Kentro, a Miragaya, a Meg. What else? Like, I was just waiting for the Alderon developers to spawn in physically in their human form and just chase after me. Like, bruh. Oh my god. You know, because I love you guys, I'm gonna do one teeny tiny little attempt more. And I'm gonna go to this home cave right here, because odds are they're gonna go there to deliver the trophies. So probably 2 of them, at most, maybe accompanied by another 1 or 2, are gonna go there. And we can perhaps have a fight with half of the server's population instead of all of the population. So I want to try that too. My god, that is just... sometimes I forget how disgusting the official servers are. Also, did you see me get yeeted to Narnia by a single Packy? Alderon, like, seriously, man. Seriously, you gotta stop giving Packies the same knockback as a duck with backhand, honestly. My leg weighs more than that thing. And it just pushed me like, I don't know, 10 meters. Also, I'm kinda sad I almost had that Birdo. Hello, can you interact? Thank you. Okay, okay, okay. Bro, I don't want to. Go away. Ah, that's just one nest quest wasted. Okay, never mind. Alright, so they probably delivered the trophy, but still the chances to catch them. Oh, look at this. Loading foliage. So guys, I'm pretty sure if I played on Gondwa, this would have been a much more balanced experience. Panjura is just... there's too many veteran, toxic, sweaty Discord mixpackers here that have been around since the dawn of this game. And a lot of them have never even moved to Gondwa. I used to play here quite a bit, even after Gondwa came out. It took me quite a while to be convinced to move to Gondwa. So I know for a fact there's a lot of players who still haven't moved. Okay, that was a good slide. Alright, I gotta be fast, I gotta be fast. 1 hour, 6 minutes. That's too much, so I have to be fast. Honestly, if all of them come after me again, I'm gonna corner camp, I don't care. If it's 10 people, that is just ridiculous. This is one of the rare cases where corner camping is totally warranted when you're faced with a whole server. There's just so many health pools you can trade with. Again, this reminds me of the task force idea that I mentioned before. These Mixpackers would 100% deserve me coming down on them with like 10 of you guys and just wiping the floor with them. They would totally deserve it. So let me think about which spot would be best. That is given that they don't have a Sarco or a Spino. Because if they do, it's GG. Right, Daddy Iggy is back. Back in the house to fight the entire server. And I already see a Sarco. With his mouth wide open. There's the Alberta. Seems like it's not friendly with the Sarco, seeing as how it went underwater instantly. Maybe the Sarcos came by and attacked the Mixpackers and got some of them. I think that's a mech body in the distance. Oh, they're all, okay. They're all targeting, Rex, I think. Why is it taking damage? This might be the time to help the Rex and deliver justice to these guys. Is that? Oh my god, Miragaya and Amon. Didn't mean to kill the Rex. No, Miragaya. Sod off. Yeah, push me to Narnia, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! You filth. I'm happy knowing I did that. Justice. Can I make it to water and swim to the other side? Come on, regain stamina, bro. I need you right now. Come on, Alderon, show me how good of a swimmer you made, Iggy. Oh, that's not very good of a swimmer. Come on, bro, you can do it. You can do it! I don't remember which movie that is from. You can do it! Oh, I think it's from the Zohan. Is that guy seriously swimming? No, come on, come on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. A duck? Bro. Go touch grass, man. These Mixpackers need to touch grass, guys. Come here, bro. Ooh! This is my last stand, my last attempt. Ooh. Ah. My last attempt. No. Oops. Sorry for that. Wow. That was the Iguanodon run, you guys. Yeah. 1+ hour of unfiltered C-word. That was fun, but man, yeah, this needs to be on Gondwa. There's no way. There's just too many Mixpackers here for this huge thing to exist. But it's a really solid dino if you ask me. Definitely worth a pick and growing, and just don't grow it on Panjura. Yeah, learn from my mistake. Anyways, I hope this was fun for you guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. Hope you learned something, because I learned some things too. And I will see you on the next one, eh? So, see ya. Take care.